welcome back.
Welcome back to another video. Today we'll be taking you all through a 30-minute full body dumbbell strength workout. This is a guided workout, so if you need some assistance on form, we'll be giving you some audio cues on the exercises throughout the workout. All you'll need today is a pair of dumbbells, and we recommend going moderate to heavy since this is a strength workout. So if you have multiple sets of weights, we recommend grabbing them to have those available as well.
For the workout format, we're going to take you through 2 groups of 7 exercises split between lower and upper body. We're going 40 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, and then in between those 2 small groups, we'll give you a short 30-second break, and we're going to do all of these exercises for a total of 2 sets. So in between those 2 sets, we'll give you a long 45-second break. We want you to challenge yourself with the weight that you're using since this is a strength workout. If you need any modifications, Toya has you covered with those modifications, but again, we will be giving you audio cues throughout this workout to help you out with your form. With that being said, let's go ahead and get right into the warm-up. We're going to kick off this workout with some suitcase squats. You're going to hold both dumbbells by your side as if you're holding a suitcase, and you're going to have your feet about shoulder width apart. The key here is keeping your heels into the ground and sitting as low as possible while keeping your chest as tall as possible. For this first set, you can go a little bit lighter with the weight, but we're going to pick things up in that second set with heavier weight. So let's get to it. get a lot of questions about when to breathe through each exercise. As you go down into the movement, you'll inhale, and as you stand up out of the movement, you'll exhale. This will be pretty consistent with all of the lower body exercises, so really focus on your breathing technique through each movement. Next up, we got split squats. We're gonna start with that right foot forward and the left foot back. The big key here is to keep your front heel into the ground. Just like with the suitcase squats, try to maintain a tall chest as you bend that back knee toward the floor. Now, if you struggle with this exercise or find yourself off balance, be sure to lighten the weight here, or you can even do these body weight until you kind of get the form down. If you did this exercise right, that front quad should be on fire. Let's move on to the other side. Left foot forward, right foot back. Again, try to maintain a tall chest and keeping that front foot into the floor. Let's finish this exercise strong. We're gonna give those quads a break with some dumbbell deadlifts. Two big keys to this movement. Number one, try to press those hips back as far as possible. You can do so by creating tension and a stretch in the hamstrings and keeping your heels flat on the floor. And the big key here is keeping that back as flat as possible. You can do so by rolling those shoulders back, squeezing those shoulder blades together, and not reaching toward the floor. The hinge comes from the hips, not from your upper body. If you're doing this correctly, you should feel some tension in your hamstrings and a burn in the glutes. Nice work. Next up, we have a single leg version of the deadlifts we just did. We'll start with the right foot forward and the left foot back. Again, we're gonna hinge those hips back as far as possible, keeping that foot into the ground, keeping that spine posture nice and flat. And if you struggle with balance, you can follow Toya for a modification by tapping that back toe to the ground. Another couple quick tips, try to point that back toe toward the ground and not kick that leg up. Let your hips do the hinging and that back leg will kind of follow in place. And if you're pointing that back toe toward the ground, that's gonna make sure that your hips are neutral and you're using your glutes to come up. Nice work. Now we're gonna switch sides. We're gonna go left foot up, right foot back, and the same cues apply to this exercise. Again, if you struggle with your balance here, follow that modification by tapping that back toe toward the ground, and then you can gradually work your way up to the more advanced version.
The energy's right, energy.
Next up, we've got a sumo drop squat. You want to begin in a wide stance with the feet pointed out at about 45 degrees. As you squat down, you want to keep your chest nice and tall, core engaged, and make sure those knees are aligned with the toes to prevent caving in. As you come up, drive through the heels, maintain that core engagement, and squeeze those glutes.
Energies rap, 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 rap. If the energies rap, 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 rap.
Nice work. That'll do it for the first set of lower body. Take a quick break. We got about 30 seconds here, and we're gonna move on to some upper body movements next.
Next up, we've got a wide shoulder press. You're gonna begin with the dumbbells at the shoulders horizontally, palms facing out. As you press up, really keep that core engaged by pulling in the belly button towards the spine and really tucking that rib cage. Also, squeezing your glutes here as you press up can help protect that lower back.
When it comes to your breathing with the upper body, as you inhale, you'll be coming down, and as you exhale, you'll press the weight up. That'll be pretty consistent throughout all the upper body exercises in this group. Next up, we have alternating curls. You're gonna start with those weights by your side, and you're gonna rotate them up with your palms facing your body at the top of the movement. The big key with curls is to control it on the way up and control it on the way down. You wanna keep the tension in the biceps throughout the entire movement.
Next, we've got a single arm neutral row. We're gonna start in a bent position with the back nice and flat and our weight supported by our elbow on the knee. The dumbbell's gonna be in a neutral grip, so palms facing the body. As you row back, keep that elbow tight to the body and pull toward the hip, and also think about squeezing the shoulder blade towards your spine.
Now let's repeat this exercise on the other side. You'll have that right foot forward, left foot back. Rest that right elbow on your right knee, and we're gonna pull that weight up by squeezing those shoulder blades together and pulling that weight by the hip. Again, try to maintain that posture throughout the entire movement.
Next, we've got an alternating floor press. We're gonna begin with the dumbbells above the shoulders facing in, so neutral position, and legs tabletop directly over the hips. We're gonna alternate bringing one elbow towards the ground, pressing straight up still in a neutral position, and engaging that core by pulling the belly button straight back through the spine.
For this next exercise, we're gonna drop the weight and do a dead bug variation. So we'll start with our hands over our shoulders and our knees about hip level at 90 degrees. We're gonna extend one leg toward the floor, keeping it elevated while keeping that lower back attached to the ground. If you struggle with core movements, you can follow Toya for a modification by tapping that heel toward the ground, and that's gonna break up some tension with your core and give you a little bit more assistance with this exercise.
Now we're gonna go into a skull crusher. The dumbbell can be held horizontally or vertically here. You're gonna start with the arms above the shoulders, and as you bend back, maintain that elbow position. And as you come up, really engage those triceps and really squeeze the triceps as you straighten the arms back to the top.
This exercise is called skull crushers for a reason. Be sure to control the weight as you go down in this movement. If you lose control of the weight, there is a chance that you can hit your head with the dumbbell. So if you feel like the weight is too heavy, lighten it up for this first set, and then you can go a little bit heavier with that second set. All right, nice work. Y'all crushed it with this. You see what I did there. Skull crushers, crushed. All right, anyways, we're gonna move on to the second set. Take a 45-second break, grab a drink, grab a towel, wipe off the sweat, and we'll be ready to go for the next set. We do challenge you to go a little bit heavier with the weight. Again, we wanted to take it light for that first set just to get the movements down. Now that you feel a little bit more confident with each exercise, let's really try to challenge yourself with the weight here. We're back to the top. We're gonna do those suitcase squats again. For the first set, I started with 25-pound dumbbells and I moved up to 35s, and Toya also moved up in weight as well. So again, if you feel like you can challenge yourself, do so. But if you feel like that first set was challenging, stick with that first weight. All right, let's get to it. Nice work. Back to the split squats again. Don't feel like you need to go up in weight with this one. As long as you're nice and controlled with this movement, you'll definitely feel it. Keep that chest tall, keep that front foot into the floor, and you'll be good to go. That right quad's probably on fire. Let's finish up this next side. Left foot forward, right foot back. Maintain that posture throughout this movement. Go nice and controlled. Let's finish up this exercise strong. Yeah, let's give those quads a break here. Let's go into those deadlifts again. I challenge you to go a bit more heavy with this exercise. Again, try to press those hips back, keep that spine nice and flat, and really challenge yourself with the weight here if you feel comfortable now with this exercise. Another quick pro tip, keep your chin down with deadlifts. A lot of times when we get to the bottom of the movement, a lot of people like to look up, especially if you're looking into a mirror. Keep that chin nice and neutral, and that's gonna ensure that your back is flat throughout this entire exercise. All right, let's take that same movement and apply it to the single leg here again with the single leg deadlifts. If you tap the toe on that last set, try to challenge yourself with doing a more advanced version with this set. Again, keep that back nice and flat, keep that front foot into the ground, and hinge those hips back. Nice work. We're gonna switch sides here. Let's go with the left foot forward and the right foot back. And again, this is the last set of this exercise. Let's finish strong. All right, next up, we're gonna run it back with the sumo squats. Again, point those toes at 45 degrees, track those knees over your toes, keep that chest nice and tall, and keep that weight close to your body and in front of you. Let's finish strong. Nice work. That'll do it for the lower body. We are done with lower body for this workout. Now let's move on to the last and final set of the upper body. If you went a bit lighter for that first set, I challenge you to pick up some heavier weights for this next set. First up, we got the wide shoulder presses again. Again, you want to work those weights down to about chin level. Tuck in that rib cage and squeeze your glutes. That's going to make sure that your spine is nice and neutral, and this is going to create a solid posture for this exercise. Nice work. Now we're going to move into the last set of alternating curls. If you want a bit lighter for that first set, let's pick up some heavier weights with this one and challenge yourself. Again, be nice and controlled on the way up and controlled on the way down. Nice work. Next, we're going to go into those neutral rows in that bent over position. Again, we want that chest facing the floor, keeping that back nice and flat. Pull those elbows toward your hips and really try to squeeze those shoulder blades together. Another pro tip, try to think of this exercise as a core exercise as well. As that weight goes up and down, that core should stay engaged the entire time. You'll notice if you engage your core throughout this movement and focus on your breathing, you might feel like the weight is a little bit easier on your body. Nice work. Let's switch sides here. We'll go with that right foot forward, left foot back, and we'll pull with that left arm. Again, maintain that flat posture throughout this movement. This is the last set of this exercise. Let's finish up. Next up, we have the alternating floor press. We're going to start with that back flat to the floor, feet at 90 degrees, and we're going to slowly work that weight down to the floor and press on the way up. Be nice and controlled with this movement, engage your core, and focus on that breathing throughout this exercise. Let's drop the weight for these dead bugs. Again, you have your hands over your shoulders and your knees at 90 degrees. We're going to drop that heel toward the floor. And if you tap that heel on that first set, try to challenge yourself with elevating the heel on this next set. You can always fall back on that modification if you need to. Oh yeah, when you hear those air horns, you know it's the last exercise. Let's finish up with these dumbbell skull crushers. You can use 2 dumbbells or 1 dumbbell. Just control the weight on the way down, control the weight on the way up, and let's finish this exercise strong.
Hop in the car, watch it go vroom, vroom. I told her mom that I blow soon, soon. Knew as a child back in the womb. Oh, told her step back, I need my broom, vroom. Hop in the car, watch it go vroom.
All right, everybody, we hope you enjoyed this 30-minute full body strength workout. Hopefully those audio cues gave you some direction with your form and helped you out throughout the workout. If you want even more content from us, be sure to check out the Juice and Toya app. We have more workouts. We have workout programs, recipes, nutrition, motivational videos, and the biggest feature on the app is that you can message us one-on-one with whatever questions that you have. You can trial out the app for 7 days free. I'll link the QR code right here on the screen. It'll take you directly to the app. Also, if you want to support the channel, check out our OBLA Lululemon merch. We have it on our website, onebodyla.com, and you can get you some fresh Lululemon merch right there on our website. With that being said, we appreciate you for joining us for another video, and we'll see you at the next one.